the spirit that demanded its body. Lita was the only daughter in a well-off family. One day she asked her parents to buy her a house in Phnom Penh so she could live there while studying and working. Because they loved their daughter very much, they agreed. After the house was purchased, they held a small blessing ceremony with monks to pray for good fortune before moving in. Lita loved her parents deeply. One night she came to sleep in the same room with them. While she was lying there, she suddenly saw a dark shadow quickly pass in front of her. It moved so fast that it startled her. Lita began thinking that it was not just the normal spirit of a house. It might be a ghost. She whispered nervously, "Please don't scare me, I'm afraid." But suddenly something frightening happened. As Lita lay on her back, she looked up and saw a ghost sitting on the beam of the house above her. The ghost suddenly jumped down onto her body. Lita screamed loudly. Her mother woke up immediately. She already understood something was wrong because Lita had been able to see spirits since she was a child. Lita screamed once more and then fainted. While she was unconscious, she found herself inside a dream where she met a female spirit. The woman was very beautiful, with pale white skin and long straight hair down to her waist. She wore a sleeveless blouse. The spirit shouted angrily at Lita. "You came to live here without telling me. Who allowed you to stay in my room?" Lita trembled and replied, "I'm scared, who are you?" The woman answered angrily, "I've lived here for a long time. This is my room. I hate men. Why did you bring a man to sleep here?" She was referring to Lita's father, who was sleeping in the room that night. Lita then asked her gently, "Why did you die? Who are you?" The spirit replied, "I don't want to hurt you, but I hate men." Lita continued speaking calmly, "If you tell me how you died, I can make merit for you so you can be reborn." The spirit slowly told her story. "I died because of a man. He said he loved me, but he already had a family. He brought me to live in this house. He used me whenever he wanted, then he would leave. When his wife called him, he would go back to her. I had no right to stop him. One day I wanted to break up with him, but he refused. He threatened me and said if I left him, he would kill me. I was in so much pain that I swallowed poison and killed myself." Her voice became sad. "My parents came looking for me because I had disappeared for so long, but they never found me." Before the spirit could continue, Lita suddenly felt as if something was pulling her away from the dream. When she regained consciousness, she saw a spiritual healer performing a ritual to call her spirit back to her body. Suddenly, Lita began to convulse. Her parents rushed forward and held her tightly. The next morning, Lita returned to normal. She told the entire story to her parents, but they did not believe her. The people in the house even thought she was going crazy. Later, Lita's older brother came to stay with her, while their parents returned to the province. Across the street from Lita's house, there was a small grocery shop owned by a girl who studied at the same school as Lita. They often went to school together. One day Lita asked her friend, "Do you know if anyone used to live in my house before?" Her friend replied, "Yes, a couple used to live there. I often saw the man coming and going, but I rarely saw the woman leave the house. They argued a lot, but neighbors didn't interfere because it was their family matter. Later, I saw the man move his belongings away, but the woman, nobody knows where she went. No one ever saw her leave the house until you came to live there." Lita immediately understood something. When she returned home, she locked the bedroom door and said out loud, "If you are here, come out and talk to me face to face. Who are you really?" At first she saw nothing. But when she looked into the mirror, she saw the woman sitting behind her, quietly combing her hair. Lita asked, "Who are you?" The spirit answered softly, "I already told you who I am and how I died." After that day, they slowly became used to living together. One thing was certain, no man could enter that room. Not even Lita's 1-year-old nephew was allowed inside. The female spirit hated men too much. Whenever Lita felt sad or troubled, she would talk to the spirit. The woman always listened quietly and spoke in a weak voice. One day, Lita decided to move back to the province with her mother, because her parents didn't want her living alone so far away. While Lita was packing her belongings, she suddenly heard crying in the bathroom. It was the spirit woman, sitting and crying painfully. Lita asked, "What's wrong?" The woman said sadly, "Before you leave, I want to tell you the truth. Maybe you can help me." Lita replied, "Do you want to possess me?" The spirit answered, "Yes, I won't hurt you." Suddenly, Lita began to convulse again. Her mother ran upstairs. When Lita spoke again, the voice was different. "Auntie, he hurt me so much. He beat me. He tied my hands behind my back and twisted my arms and legs. Then he buried me in the mud. Nobody ever made merit for me. My parents don't even know I'm dead. They cry for me every day. I hear my mother crying, but I cannot leave this house." Lita's mother asked, "Where is your body?" The spirit replied, "My body is in an abandoned field. It's buried near a canal." She continued her story. "I argued with him that day. I called him, but he refused to answer. I swallowed poison because I missed him and wanted to see him. When he came, he didn't care about me. He kicked me and said I was pretending to sleep. When he tried to wake me, I didn't move. He checked my breathing and realized I was dead. He put my body into a black bag, pushed me into his car, and drove away to bury me." She begged again, "Please help me find my body." Lita's mother sighed, "If you don't know the exact place, how can I help you?" The spirit could only whisper, "My name is Kara, please help me." Then Lita collapsed again. After that, Lita's mother called in a char, a ritual master. He made a human figure and wrote the spirit's name on it. A spirit flag was prepared, and they held a ritual procession as if they were carrying a real funeral. After the ceremony, the spirit disappeared. Lita never saw her again. But one day, Lita's brother forgot his bag and ran upstairs to retrieve it. When he turned toward that room, he suddenly heard a loud scream. Frightened, he asked Lita to go get the bag instead. Later, when the family finished packing and prepared to leave the house, they turned back one last time. At the window, they saw the woman standing there, silently watching them. Even though the ritual had been performed, the spirit never left, because her real body was never found. During the ceremony, they had only used a banana tree trunk as a symbolic body. And so her soul could never leave the house. It continued wandering endlessly inside the same home where she once lived and died. Ghost.